Hello lads and lasses and welcome back to the channel. Today we have my predicted lineup and my predicted score for tomorrow's game against Brentford. It's going to be probably a difficult one. I don't think we've been very lucky with international breaks. I think that's going to factor into our result at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm going to bring you what I think. Will it happen? There's a few in here where I definitely think no. I definitely think there's my defense, especially, I think is a bit of an interesting choice, and I think that definitely could go either way. I do have thinking behind it, so we'll get into it instead of stalling like an idiot. So in goal we have Nick Pope as usual. We have Trips at right back, Shaw at right centre back as normal, and then we stick with Burn and Target as the left back, left centre back partnership. Now, this is only because Botman's just come back. I do think Botman will start, but we do also have AC Milan 3 days after. So should we save Botman for AC Milan? I would hope so. That would be my preference. And then we can play Hall at left back or something along them lines. I would much prefer to give Botman this time off now against Brentford, where Burns shown he can play in this defence. He's not done very well so far, but then again, not a lot of the defence has. Matt Target hasn't done very good, and if we can play him now, so we don't have to worry for him to come against God knows who on the right. Who do the Chukwueze? That's not how you say it. But they have him on the right wing, or they even have Rafael Leao, who might swap over from the left. So it's a bit of a stinker, but I think that's a very solid defence, especially if this was last year. We would be happy with that. I think we just need to rest Botman, give him the rest, play him in the next game, save him for AC Milan, and then we can go back to business as usual after he's fine with his injury. Is all I'm thinking. He's just come back from injury. I would much prefer to save him for AC Milan. So in the midfield now. Injuries as well. Completely forgot. As Botman's are fingers crossed, Anderson's are fingers crossed, Tonali is looking like it's a miss, but it's not serious, luckily. He doesn't feature in this weekend's fixture for me. I have Bruno, Joe Linton, and Longstaff comes back into the squad. I don't think Anderson comes in, since he's had that injury. And with him not being chosen when I think he should have been chosen anyway, I don't see him getting the starts now. I think Longstaff will step into that role he's used to. And I'm sure he'll be able to muster something up. We might even be able to see Bruno play as he likes to, more of a number 8, push him up a bit more, drop Longstaff back. I think that's something we could possibly do. Not likely. I think we'll just go back to what we were playing last season. That worked so well before we brought Tonali in. But yes, it looks like Tonali is going to miss that AC Milan game as well. It looks like he's going to be very touch and go to whether he makes this team or not. And I think he won't, and I think part of it is because he doesn't want to go back to the San Siro so soon after signing for Newcastle and play against his boyhood club. I think that's definitely could be a factor into it. He's probably genuinely just got an injury now, so you can palm it off on that. But yes, that's the midfield. Pretty standard midfield. Last season's out and out midfield, except Joe Willock would be in there sometimes. And then the attack, I think we finally made the change. We finally have to have made the change by now. We start Barnes on the left. We put Gordon on the right. We have Isak up front. Although Isak, I can very much see being Callum Wilson instead, so he can make his 100th Premier League appearance. I think that would be this game. So I can see that happening. I can see him getting the start for that, and then Isak being saved more for later on in the game, and possibly for the start of the AC Milan game. So yes, that's the team. I can see it going either way, really. There's a as I say, Isak could definitely be Wilson, but it could also just stay Isak. In the midfield, Longstaff. I've punched the desk. Anyway, as I was saying before, punch the desk. Longstaff could definitely start there. We could possibly even see Elliot Anderson start, push Joe Linton over, something like that. But I just think Sean's the most likely to step back into that role. Not angry with it, but I would prefer him possibly playing more defensively. Maybe playing that number 6, let Bruno get up the field more. And then the back line, I think Burn will be pushed out to the left and bottom and slotted in. If anything, I just prefer this lineup, so we're okay for AC Milan. That's all I just want to be able to play a good team against AC Milan, and not have to worry about whether or not we'll have to play Dan Burn at left back, because he will get trounced against those wingers. I definitely think so. Result for Brentford wise though, what do I think? I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. I'm going to go draw again. I don't think, if we're basing it off how we've played, a draw is probably the best result we'll get. If we were to base it off how we should be playing and how we played last season, I would say a win. But I'm not going to, because we've started off so poorly. So I'm going to say a draw. I'm going to say 2-2. I'm not going to bet on that, because that would be silly. And I'd cry when I got it wrong and got no money from it. So yeah, that's my predictions. I think it's going to be an interesting game. It'll be good to see. We'll have all the reviews. Obviously the BS review will both be there. And then we might even get the girlfriend review. I'll still have to spring that on her. But it's... Hopefully we kick on. This if you didn't see yesterday's video, I talked about the fixtures we've got coming up. We've got 7 games in 23 days. So it's a lot of fixtures to be played. Now is the time we need to kick on getting results, so that when it's less compact in schedule, we can bang out results no problem. So yes, that is it from me. Possibly have a video tomorrow, depending on if I vlog or not, because I might be busy beforehand. Who knows anymore? Who knows? But yes, that I'll definitely see you on Sunday and all that good stuff. And then I'll see you on Monday for my preview of AC Milan game, first Champions League game. Isn't that exciting? Yes, it is. Was where I was going. Anyway, I'll see you next time in a bit, pal.